Here we are. Dawn Guard.
Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on.
These games are always ruining my dialogue with their dialogue. Here we are, today in the Dawn Guard. I'm going to introduce a few things, and with my nice little accent that people for some reason on TV, especially YouTube, intend to enjoy. So, here we are again in the Great Castle, housing the Vampire Slayers, the Dawn Guard.
I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeat.
Isran.
So who are you?
Oh, shit.
What do you want?
Downloaded. I'm here to join. Which is it I should be? I'm here you're looking to hunt. Vampire.
You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape.
This got really serious, really fast.
Totally
ruined the mood
the
that I
vigilance
was
were poking
in.
around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we
Always some
did
kind of
Isra.
artifact.
He was at the hall when it was attacked.
You know, I feel like an
enough for
artifact
me.
is actually a
We'll
term
see what the
used
vampires were looking
to describe
for
something
in
that's
this
really
Dim Hollow
old.
Crypt. With any luck,
So,
they'll still
I wish we had a different name other than
Here,
artifact.
You should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
Some
I'll
steel
meet you
bolts
at
would be
Dim
great.
Hollow.
I'm sure if I hunt around them, hunt around here, I could find some of them lying anywhere. I did manage to utilize my sit and wait time with the guy shooting steel bolts outside. I realized that after you join the Dawn Guard and get your crossbow, he disappears and stops producing bolts. So he has an infinite supply, seemingly infinite. He never stops shooting these bolts out into this tree log. And if you sit and wait, you can snag, you know, maybe 10 or 12 every 2 minutes, you know. So tucked a movie on, sat back, relaxed, listened for a couple of shots, went over, grabbed the bolts, and went back. Now, when I was on the computer, the thing held probably a good 120 bolts just sitting right there. This being on a PS4, I've realized, even while playing Minecraft, mind you, that it won't actually be able to hold as much of these small objects out in the world in its system memory. A lot of games utilizing disks don't have to worry about the load anymore. They're not utilizing disks. No longer have to wait for the laser anymore to read information to a point. There's still lasers involved. God, computers. We've gone a long way. Lasers. Okay, so off of that tangent, I don't know where I realized I was off, but I did manage to get 326 of these bolts just hanging around. I think it was actually less than that, maybe around 280, but he gives you some when you get your crossbow, like what I just got right now. This is the crossbow. If you missed the end of the last cast, you missed this. So, crossbow with steel bolts, and I'm going to remove this, and we're going to sell it later, because now I no longer need a bow. That does kind of take away the character of Native American I was going for. I have managed to keep my tomahawks, but like I've said before, I've always managed to end up being a sort of rogue character. So, we're going to be Tomahawk, the Native American spirit warrior, Argonian. If I can pull up my character a little bit better. Apparently I'm in a bad angle. Yeah, see, he's stopped producing those bolts hanging out over there, and he would just fire and reload and fire. So as fast as that goes, he's still shooting these bolts out. See if I can get it better. That's the guy right there. An orc. Alright. Sorry, I just went on a tangent in my own head. There are jokes that I can make in my own head that I don't feel like I need to share on here. And I feel like everybody needs to have those. It keeps your mouth shut and keeps you from getting in trouble. This guy was here earlier. Excellent first shot. And it's down. So I've needed this for a while because now I am a Native American hunter in a way. Somehow this theme of hunter is haunting me right now because my character in Destiny, which I just acquired after years of it being out, I've actually chosen the hunter character, and I feel like I play the role a little well, maybe. And these games are definitely tying in these skills. So I gotta give it to Skyrim for being a really good first-person shooter, in the same way that it's also a first-person melee. So magic, everything. It is very well built machine. I've seen some games that obviously needed some work, but it's very clear that in these games they intend to improve on everything every round. So they did improve upon Morrowind with the point system. Did I get that? I fucking got it. Holy shit. I can't believe I got that. That was a good shot. So like I'm saying, it's a first-person shooter. Now that I have a gun, it's less animation to distract me, and now it's more point-click. You do still have to time the bolts a good while, but that's part of shooting. It's no longer a point-and-click. When you had games like Doom, you didn't really have to aim at the person, you just had to be a general direction, and the program took light because it was such a big window of shot that now they can pinpoint practically everything down to the timing of a bolt.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
I did manage to accidentally, and by accidentally I mean almost purposely, mistakenly, or it was a case of mistaken identity. That keeps me at least a little bit in the light. Because I thought they were bad guys, and it's really hard to tell if there's a bad guy. You know what? Let's just fast travel. Now, Dawn Guard. I don't have a quest, but I have a waypoint. Gotta double check on this one. Quests. Nothing. Oh, wait. Okay. Now, this is a long travel trek adventure quest. I would rather work my way over to that side of the map first before I get there. Then I'm gonna walk that way because I have not gone anywhere in that direction. But there are plenty of places in between to check out before we get there. So I will hold off on continuing any Dawn Guard missions. I did just come out here just to acquire said mission. I will be moving forward into something else, and probably since I'm heading back towards Riften, because it's the next major city, I'm going to check out Riften next, and that's where this mission is. Now, I have to remember I am part of the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and now the Dawn Guard. I'm also the Dovahkiin. There's a lot of things developing in every direction of this world where you can decide to be either one and complete that mission within close to those parameters as you want. But in the end, you can only choose one of them. Destroy or enhance. I have enhanced the storylines of these. Jesus, that almost killed me. Oh, these are... These would be the vampire attacks that they're discussing in the Dawn Guard as they're coming out of nowhere, suddenly invading.
Be careful.
Dragons breathing fire in the sky. Vampires.
There's a lot of things happening in this world right now that you are involved in so much
Attacking people on the
that your opinion
It's the end
and
of
your
the world,
actions,
I tell you.
this world revolves around
Don't think
you.
you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
And that's an ultimate power to apprehend, even in life. It looks like I got the stables key because they killed the guy for the stables. So anytime I feel like going in there, not that I think there's anything to acquire in the stables, except for maybe a couple of apples and pieces of gold. So nothing worth worrying about. But it could be an opportunity to experiment with the Dark
People of
Brotherhood
Riften.
lifestyle.
Heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Marama. We talked about this. Talon?
Kira, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Marama. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Sin in peace.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
If you've got the coin, let's sate that appetite,
Not worth selling. I'd rather
Those
keep
over
them
there.
just
Why
for
don't
the
you use
happen. Apparently, because I'm not bringing any business, I can get the fuck out.
Dead.
You know what?
Oh my goodness.
I had a mission in there. Damn it. Bee in the barb. It may be another glitch because I can't imagine why I'd be in the bee in the barb. Unless the person I need to talk to is down low. Okay, so apparently I wasn't paying attention. I got caught on my own bullshit. What is this? What is going on? Is there more down here? There has to, if there isn't another floor, or this game is glitching, because there's... I can't...
What can I get you? Meat? Wine?
Well, I will probably have to vacate this broadcast just to fix whatever glitch is going on in this game right now where nothing's fucking happening. If it is a glitch, I mean, maybe I'm supposed to meet somebody there. You've been married. She has a job of utmost importance for me. I need to follow her directions to the letter. That does not give... I mean, she may be down there at some point, but she's not down there now, in which case there's a case here of mistaken programming. So I don't want to save or I mean, I may have already saved into the glitch, and now this is just what this quest is about. In which case, that could be the end of the Thieves Guild quest. Look. Because that is the next mission, is to talk to her. So let me save. I'm probably going to switch over to Destiny for a little bit. I guess you could say this last cast was me attempting to finish what my first 2 casts were about. So I'll see you guys in Destiny.